Hey loves, how are you guys today? Today we're going to be talking about this young girl who eventually took her life because she was overwhelmed with depression and she couldn't get no help. So we're gonna go straight into it right now, and then you're gonna hear my commentary after we watch this video. Okay?
For months and months on end on social media, and actually goes as far back as January even, to no real avail. And she lost her battle to depression. She left the last note via Facebook and then quickly did the unthinkable. Olivia Popham gave us a glimpse of what's going on inside of her head via her statuses. One of her posts from August of 2016 says, "And she'll continue to smile no matter how hurt she is." Now, let's fast forward to her latest statuses. On the 2nd of October, she reposted a post that reads, "Every time I think I got a little boo, God slapped my neck with his sandal. Crying, laughing," which she captioned, "every time." On October 6th, she wrote, "Slowly losing my mind." And then the next day, on the 7th, she wrote, "Mentally at my lowest." On the 11th, she wrote, "Can I send you pics like this when I feel pretty?" with the gloomy face emoji. October 12th, she posted this picture of her son and captioned it, "First day of school," her eyes emoji. And then later on that night, she participated in the red flag festivities and wrote, "My being bitter, red flags. No, the F I'm not. You just want to touch where I pee at." And that was at 8:46 p.m. And then the next morning, on her son's second day of school, she wrote, "Having to do this parent-ish alone has really made me a lot stronger and shows me that I am capable of doing anything. But at the same time, I want to breathe. I want to be able to go to the restroom at least once without little kids following my ass. I want to be able to sleep in because I don't have to get up just because kids are up. I want a break. And I'm comfortable enough to say that now and not give a F when no one says because I am human." Gloomy face emoji. And that was October 13th at 7:55 a.m., meaning that, her son was on his way to school, or that she had just dropped him off at school. Then on her son's third day of school, she posted a picture of her son with his contagious smile, captioned, "It's him for me." A few hours later, she reposted a status that says, "Having a romantic man is really top tier. That nonchalant, no effort shit is not it." And she wrote, "At all." Shrug. And then a few hours later, she shared these prank anonymous text messages that she received from somebody who was most likely using one of them fake text numbers or whatever. And the person wrote, "Hello, Miss Popham." She wrote, "Who is this?" The person wrote, "I am contacting you on behalf of your children." She wrote, question mark, question mark. The person wrote, "Please give me a brief phone call in the next 10 minutes. She wrote, "Who is this?" They wrote, "If we do not receive a phone call, we will be showing up to Stewart Street." Okay, you can come cause that sounded very unprofessional anyway, so you must be coming to fight. The F you thought you was finna do? Take my kids away from me that I feed and I take care of? Boy, who is this playing on my phone? Caption, "Quit playing on my phone." They see me happy quick to try to make me sad. Now, on October 15th, she reposted this post that says, "As a man, I don't want to see my lady working hard, struggling, depressed, any of that. I see her working hard, I'm going to work harder so she doesn't have to. I see her needing something, I'm going to get it so she doesn't have to stress and struggle to get it. I see her depressed, I'm going to go all out to lift her up. Normal things that men should do. It's weird seeing how some of these men be treating their lady." To which she wrote, "They don't make them like this no more." And then on October 19th, she reposted her own status from September 16 that says, "If anything ever happens to me, do not give my kids to their dad permanently, because if while I was alive you couldn't help take care of them, then why wait till I'm gone?" Exclamation marks. Captioned, "Please don't." And this is on October 19th. And then within that same hour of posting that, she wrote this. Checking out. "I'm sorry, but I can't keep battling depression. To the ones that were really there, I love y'all. If I do succeed at this, please make sure my kids are okay. Please." Flag heart emoji. And that was on October 19 at 9:01 p.m. And that was her last status. After writing that, she immediately took action. She got into her 2017 Nissan Sentra and was driving southbound on State Highway 19 south of Athens when, at approximately 9:17 p.m., she intentionally crossed the center line and crashed head-on into a northbound 2012 Ford pickup driven by a man named Travis Pittman, who was taken to the hospital for treatment. Unfortunately, Olivia did not make it. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Wow. Our thoughts and prayers go out especially to her sons at this time.
Yes.
Oftentimes we see somebody crying out for help in similar manners to Olivia, before her last message. And sometimes it's not that people are ignoring them, although some probably do. Some probably didn't even see it the way Facebook's algorithm is set up. But really, it's more so that people have their own battles that they're battling too. Some are silent, so they may not even realize that the next person's battles need to be.
Guys, yeah, wow. Like, we just watched that that video from the Petty Blog. And it's just really disheartening to see a young girl like that who is a single mother and that does not have no help. And the fact that the dad is not there, and I don't understand why men would think that it's okay to have a baby by a woman and then just up and leave. And now we have to deal with the stress of raising a child or children. And I feel bad because she's 21 years old. She's 10 years younger than me. And when I watch this video, I'm just sitting up here like, well, why am I still here and she's not? Because I have 5 children. My ex-husband abandoned his children. It's been months now, and I have to deal with all of those things. And I've had suicidal thoughts before because it became overwhelmed. I still suffer from anxiety and depression. But it's just a little sad because, she's so beautiful. She's so young. Her children are so beautiful. And now they have to grow up without a mom. Now, I did see another video that said that the dad had spoke out on it. So if you want me to do part 2 of this video, please comment down below. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share as well. But this is a really serious video because I suffer a lot with depression and anxiety and having to take care of 5 children by myself. I still ask myself, how am I able to do this? And the only answer I can really say is God. Because without him, like, I literally cannot have the mental capacity, the physical, emotional, financial capacity to handle all of these children, and then for the fact that, like, I'm an orphan myself, so my parents have passed away a long time ago, and the family that I do have, they ain't shit, only like a very few that really loves me enough, but it's not like, oh, I get to just ship my kids off, whatever. Like, I still have to take care of my kids. And now for the fact that I have to like literally come to realization that my ex-husband, who I've had all of these kids by, my ex-husband, who we got married and had these children, he decided to leave and abandon his children to go be with another female. And of course, I don't know if I mentioned in another video, but my ex-husband is a colorist. He likes Latinas. He don't like black women. So for the fact that he decides to go out here and abandon his family the moment that he found himself a woman that was going to deal with his stuff, it's out of his mind. But anyway, there was plenty of times when I wanted to commit suicide. It was plenty of times where I was pregnant and I was driving on the highway. It was plenty of times when the baby was screaming in the background and, I had a knife to my fucking wrist. But only, it was a voice. It was like, don't be stupid. Don't do that. Who's going to take care of your children? You know how that feels when your parents are gone and now some random person has to take care of you. So why would you want that for your children? And those are the voices that I hear or have heard in the past. And, that allowed me to be like, you know what? Yeah, like, I dropped the knife or I slowed down on a thing. And I talked about these things in my book, Damaged Goods, which you can find on Amazon. And it's just really sad because it's like, where are the fathers, bruh? Like, why you cannot step up just because you had a baby by the girl? You don't have to be with the girl, but just take care of her. She wants a break, and I get exactly what she means by a couple of things. One, my babies, they still want to lay in the bed with me. My boys are 4, 5, and 6. They still want to lay in the bed with me. If they not in the bed with me, they on the floor in my room. Or like in the bathroom. She said she couldn't even use the bathroom. I remember those days where I couldn't even take a shit because they were in there. So I completely understand. And if no mother, and that's another thing. And she said that she was like, look, I am human, that I can literally say that I'm exhausted as a mother. And I want to definitely say that I applaud her for even just posting that. Because a lot of times people think because you're a mother, you're supposed to fucking enjoy it. I don't enjoy that shit all the time. You think I'm supposed to enjoy the fact that I got $50 and I need to spend that shit on my kids to go to a field trip or me getting my nails done? Sometimes I just want my fucking nails done. But of course, I'm going to take the $50 and give it to them so they can go on a field trip. Or you got to sit up here and figure out your bills. Got to make sure that your house is right. Got to make sure that, everything's good at school for the kids and good at home for the kids. Where are you involved in this? People think that once you have a child, it's not about you. No, it is about you. It is, because without you mentally, physically, emotionally, financially supported, how can you support the child? And then a lot of times people want to say, oh, well, well, you had the baby. I didn't have a fucking child by myself. Stop putting it out there as if it's just me. Like I just decided to pop the baby out. And there's no type of, there's no type of responsibility on the man. Like the man is just like, well, you had the baby. It wasn't like, well, the man and you had the baby. It was like, well, you had the baby. Or something happened out on the street to a child. The first thing they're going to say is, where's the mother? They'll never say, where's the daddy? They always get a daddy a slap on the wrist. But us, it's so quick. And so I just wanted to just put that out there. Like, look, if you are a mom, and if you're overwhelmed and stressed out, I get it. It takes guts to get out here and do these things by yourself. It takes a lot of work, a lot of mental work, more so than anything. And I pray to God as much as I can. I ask him for give me strength. I cry all the time because it's hard. I don't get dick. Okay, I don't get no dick. I can't go out. I don't know when the last time I went to the bar and got a drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because I have my children. And now since my ex-husband decided to abandon his children and he went on and made a whole new family with God knows who, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I really don't have no weekends. I don't have no weekends. I don't have no days on, days off, no nothing. I already told you I don't have no parents. I don't have no grandparents either. I don't have no aunts, no uncles, none of that shit. I got one good uncle and I got one good aunt or whatever case may be, but they have their own lives. It's not like I can say, okay, I'm dropping the kids on bye. No, they still like, those are your kids. I'm 31 years old and I've been on my own since I was 19. There has been nobody that has been there to take care of me but me. So I completely understand this little girl and her pain and suffering. And I'm so sorry that she had to go the way that she did. And then she's going to make me tear up because people don't really understand how hard it is to, I don't really like to be crying on the fucking video and shit. But how hard it is to really be a mother, to really have to provide for them, to have to put on a face every single day to make sure that you don't be called crazy and have to get some medication and then have to have CPS call. The fuck? She said, I'm human. You are human, baby girl. You are human. It's okay if you don't like motherhood sometimes. It's okay if you want a break. People say, oh, you don't need a break. You're a mother. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of motherfuckers keep saying stupid ass shit like that. Don't act stupid. Don't act stupid. Oh, but one thing, and then they be saying oh, mother's baby, daddy's maybe. What the fuck? What the fuck? Or they say, oh, well, he could walk out the house today. You still gonna have to take care of that baby. Yeah, damn sure that is so true. I don't understand how men can just get up and go after they have made a whole family. You made a whole family by this girl or by me or by another woman, and you decide to just walk out and allow her, and you don't even care what happened. And then now since the girl was gone, I don't even know what the man said, but now since the girl was gone, now he spoke up. What he gonna say? Oh, I was there. No, you wasn't. Because she had post after post for months saying that she need help, saying that she want love. That's all we want is love. I can't even go on a date because a lot of times men, when I tell them I have 5 kids, they already think that I want you to fucking be their daddy. I don't. I want you to be my daddy, nigga. I want you to fuck me, eat my fucking pussy. I want you to take care of me, give me attention. You know? But they don't understand it. The first thing they say is, oh, well, I ain't trying to be nobody's daddy. Like, well, nobody wants you to be a daddy. Like, nobody's asking for you to do that. But nevertheless, listen. If you are depressed, I am here for one. Let's go over some symptoms, okay? I had put it up. So let's go over some symptoms. Some symptoms of depression would be irritable mood, sleep pattern, sleep problems. I have a lot of sleep problems. I really don't go to sleep the way that I need to. I be up like a damn hawk. I mean, like an owl. Not a hawk, an owl. Change of any interest, feeling guilty or unrealistic, low self-esteem, having low energy, having the worst concentration on certain things, changing of appetites. It says severe anxiety or panic attacks. Man, them panic attacks are something. I had a panic attack last year. Right at the time when I just lost my job, the pandemic just happened. I was just like, oh, and I had a panic attack. I thought I was dying, so that shit is something serious. And suicidal thoughts, plans or behaviors, including harming oneself, intentionally cutting or burning. So it's so sad, bruh. Like, and these men don't understand. Like, you tell me you want to be with me, that you love me, and then I get pregnant by you and you leave. And now I'm stuck with a baby. Really? I don't even have time to process the fact that you just left me, that you lied to me, that then I have to deal with the whole fact that my body is changing because of the pregnancy. Now that I have the baby, and whatever case may be, now I have to go through all these different changes, and you out here having fun. But let me tell you something. I've seen men time and time again, when they fuck up on a female like that, when they do something real dirty like that, they end up dead in a wheelchair or something. I don't know, but karma always gets these type of men. And I've seen it with the old folks, and I've seen it, and I'm like, look, men, if you're listening, you better do right by that girl. You better do right by her or that woman, whoever you are with, because karma always come back to you. You don't have to be with the girl. You don't have to be with the mother, but at least be there. Be respectful of the mother. Be respectful of the child, and just help out. It don't take nothing but a few hours for her to get to go to the grocery store or whatever case may be. Maybe she need a weekend off. Maybe she need a week off to go to a beach or something. Social media makes it seem like everybody is just always lovey-dovey. Whole time they not. Shit. I feel like social media is like a altered type of world where you can actually be something that you're really not in the real world. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time, but I get it. So like for instance, like this. I don't fucking just wake up like this, nigga. Like, I gotta sit up here and put on my makeup and stuff. Like, I'm not always glamorous. I'm looking crazy. I'm looking like this. That's how I look most of the time. That's how I look. So those are the symptoms. Now, one thing I definitely want to, ways to get over depression would be reaching out to anybody that you feel as though that they are trustworthy. Speaking well over yourself. I say all the time, affirmations are amazing things. So affirmations are great. Find some type of support system. Now, I understand, like for me, I don't really have that many people that can really relate to me having 5 kids and whatever, and how they was able to overcome that and this, that, and the third. But I did, but there are There are YouTubes, there are webinars, there are classes, there are so many different virtual things where even though you might not physically be able to talk to somebody, at least you'll be able to find other people in the universe of internet and you'll be able to find other people to kind of help you along the way with what you like. Dang, like somebody else is going through it as well. You know, it could be a lot. And the girl, she said that like it was postpartum. It's not postpartum. It's a lie, bruh. It's a lie. Anyway, get therapy. I actually have therapy because I've been through a lot of trauma in my life that I'm still trying to figure out. By the grace of God, I'm still sitting here. By the grace of God, that I am still sitting here and I am still able to get up every day and be able to not have any negative thoughts anymore, to be stronger than I was yesterday, to sit up here and just keep going no matter what. And like I said, it's only by the grace of God. Because I already told you, I had those same type of feelings that little girl did. I have the same type of problems right now, and the fact that my ex-husband decided to abandon his kids. How you think that makes me feel? And you know, and then some people's like, well, just get over it. Get over it. How this man who I married and I created a family with decided to leave his fucking kids. Get over it? Oh, it's just life. Just get over it. No, bitch, I'm human. That little girl was human. That shit really touched my heart. That's why I had to do this video, because I'm like, y'all don't fucking understand how motherhood, it could be beautiful, but it could also be very dangerous to the mother. Because how society views the mother, how the things that they say, how the things that they expect of the child, of the mother, and then also the guilt. It's like, dang, like I wish I was able to do these things, and still be me, even though I'm a mom now, things like that. Like, that's why, it's just so much. Let me get back to how you're able to overcome depression. I'm so sorry, I'm all over the place. But getting therapy is helpful. You want to talk to somebody, Medicaid, they have free therapy. So that way you don't have to come out of your pocket for that. You don't have to worry about paying hundreds of thousands of dollars or whatever for a therapist. Meditation over medication, okay? When you meditate and you're learning how to breathe, I'm learning how to do more breathing techniques, like like that was just amazing for me in itself, okay? You just gotta, it's YouTube. YouTube have ways where you can learn how to do meditation, and you do it when the kids are asleep. When the kids are asleep, that's your time. Like if you don't have no way for them to be in school or whatever, take a nap. Take a nap, or you go to bed early. Don't matter. Whatever, and then maybe servicing others. It warms my heart to know that, like, when I feel down, depressed, to get up and give something to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get up and just give something to somebody else and make somebody else day feel better. That's how you make yourself feel better, is when you make somebody else day feel better. Okay? And then go have some fun. And I'm like, how am I going to have fun, Robin, if I can't even get a babysitter? And I'm like, true. We have Reels, TikToks. I mean, it's weird for me to have to get up and put my makeup on and not have to go nowhere. But, I'm learning to be along with the new vibe. And that's fun for me, doing Reels and TikToks and stuff like that, which you guys should check out in my TikTok right here. It's just like, and I mean, it's just something to do. It's something to do. It's something to do. It's just something to do. So, I feel for the girl's son, the boys. I feel for her boys, because now, they have lost their mother. It's just a lot of stuff. And I just don't understand how men can sit up here and just abruptly just leave their children, and then, and like you said, the only time you want to talk to me is when is when you want to touch me. Like, and I remember that, like, with my ex-husband, like, I told him I didn't want to do anything. Like, I literally, when I say I literally had nobody to have sex with, but my ex-husband was the only option. I'm a woman. have needs too. So like months ago, like we were doing it a couple of times or whatever, and then all of a sudden I said I don't want to do this anymore. And the moment I said I don't want to do this anymore, and I realized that the moment I said I don't want to do this no more, and then we got in an argument. I told him he cannot come back into my house either. Guess what? He stopped seeing the kids. So now since you can't fuck me no more, now you don't want to deal with your children either? Really? Okay. Just know that karma always come back to you no matter what you do. But anyway, if you are depressed, please try to seek help. There's plenty places. I'll put down the depression and the suicidal thoughts hotline down below. Believe me, you are not alone. When I say you are not alone, you are not alone. Okay? And like I said, just ask God for some more serenity, and peace of mind, body, and soul. And I hope that this video helps you out well. Please like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, until next time, have a good one.